In the wake of the revelation that the Republican National Committee spent almost $2,000 at a bondage-themed nightclub in West Hollywood, U.S. News & World Report posts a reminder today that the congressman who's now head of the Republican Congressional Campaign Committee had a sexy time fundraiser of his own. 2007, before Pete Sessions of Texas held his leadership position in the Republican Party at the National Republican Campaign Committee. In 2007, in trying to earn a few bucks for his own campaign fund, Pete's PAC, Mr. Sessions held a fundraiser here at Ivan Kane's 40 Deuce, a burlesque club in Las Vegas that seems very nice. Mr. Sessions' PAC spent more than $5,000 there. Which means, I guess, that at least in recent years, the Republican Party has been way more libertarian in their choice of fundraising venues than they have been in their policy positions, which is sort of both comforting and funny. Speaking of, I have a correction to make. It's a slightly embarrassing correction about our earlier coverage of that club where the RNC spent about $2,000 of its donors' money. As you know, it's a club called Voyeur. It is a place where ladies wear very little clothing for money. On Monday night, when we were talking about this story, we showed you this logo, which made me a little uncomfortable to talk about. I'm sorry. It's just the way I am. Yesterday, I have to tell you, the nice people at Voyeur in San Diego contacted us to say that when we were showing that logo, what we were actually showing was the logo for their Voyeur Club in San Diego, where the ladies wear very little clothing, not the West Hollywood Voyeur Club, where the ladies wear very little clothing, which is the one that certain RNC members have been enjoying on their donors' dime. What we should have shown you was this. That was the West Hollywood logo. So there you go. A slightly different logo that is still about a story that makes me stutter and fidget, for which I'm sorry. The Republican Party outing to the West Hollywood scantily clad lady place occurred after an official RNC party fundraiser at the Beverly Hills Hotel. It was a fundraiser for a group of Republicans under the age of 45 that the party calls the Young Eagles. They are young to the extent that they are under the age of 45. The Young Eagles director is named Allison Myers. She's so far the only person at the RNC to be punished for this scandal. She was fired this week. Chairman Michael Steele, he whose desk is where the buck is supposedly going to stop. Michael Steele, of course, is still gainfully employed. And so the work of the Young Eagles and their entire calendar of fundraising events is now in jeopardy. The RNC canceled all Young Eagles events until further notice. The cancellations include next month's gathering in North Carolina at something that is innocuously called the U.S. Training Center. U.S. Training Center is, in fact, part of the security contractor company formerly known as Blackwater. Blackwater now goes by the name we like to pronounce She. Blackwater. She is probably most famous for the legal battle stemming from an incident in Baghdad in which Blackwater employees gunned down 17 civilians. Iraq then ordered the company out of the country. Earlier this month, there were reports that we aired that a Republican fundraiser at the Blackwater compound had been planned. Now, at the time, Blackwater denied it. Then Blackwater said the idea was back on. And now the Republican Party, post-strip club gate, is canceling the Blackwater fundraiser once again. Which is, I'm sure, too bad. Would have been a killer party.